Welcome back to Learn to Draw with Mrs. Bryson. We are going to be drawing a deer today. This is at the request of my student Lindsay in my third grade class. Before we left for this extended break that we're on right now, we had been working a little while ago on nonfiction writing, and Lindsay had picked to write about a specific kind of deer. So I wasn't surprised that this was the subject that she asked us to draw in Learn to Draw with Mrs. Bryson today. Of all the things we've drawn together so far, this is not the hardest. That was definitely the Labrador Retriever. That was the hardest we've done so far. I would say this would be the second to hardest, though. So as I always say when we're doing on these videos, if you are drawing along with me and you get to the end and you are not happy with your end result, just keep practicing and you will definitely get better. All right, so we are going to start with our deer with his eye. So for his eye, we're going to do an upside down U shape. And then we're going to close it off at the bottom with a straight line. Inside the eye, you can draw a little circle, which is the part of the eye where the light hits it, and then you can color in the rest. Around my eye, I'm going to kind of outline it, draw a second line around, and my eye is done. Okay, next, from there, I'm going to draw the top of his head. So I'm going to draw a big upside down U shape around the eye I just drew. At the beginning here, we're going to do kind of a speech bubble shape. It's like round, but it has a little tail on the end under here. And color that in. And then underneath the nose, you can draw him a smile. And I say him because this deer has antlers, so this one's definitely a boy. For whatever reason, when I'm talking about animals or stuffed animals, I always call them boys, but this one definitely is. All right, and then we're going to draw underneath his smile. We're going to draw the bottom of his mouth, and then it's going to curve around over top of his smile. Then it's going to touch his nose. All right, on top of his head, we're going to add an ear. So we're going to draw a curved line like that. And then underneath, we're going to draw the bottom of a football shape, or like a smile kind of shape. On the inside of his ear, you're going to draw a second line that's curved right next to the first one you did. And then you can draw a little line over, connected to the other side of the ear. All right, next we're going to draw a line down, which is then going to curve into its back. You can draw a curved line from here, which will be its chest. And then we're going to draw the legs down below. Now, if you've ever watched an animal walking, or if you've ever looked at pictures of animals, you might notice that when you look, it kind of looks like two legs are in front, and then there are two more that are a little bit behind. So that's what we're going to do when we draw our picture. I'm going to pull this down just a little bit so you can see the whole bottom of my board. We're going to go all the way to the bottom for this one. All right, so for its first leg, we're going to just go a little bit straight down. We're going to make a little bump for its knee. Keep going. Come around for its foot. And then back up. I'm going to draw a line over for his belly. And then we're going to draw his back leg. Okay, this one's got a little bit of a curve first. And then we're going to draw a line down. I'm going to curve around to make his hoof. Back up. Little line back here for the back of his leg. And then we're going to curve up to make the deer's bottom. Okay, so we got 2 legs. We need to add on the other legs that are back on the back side of him. All right, so we're going to draw a little line here to show where his first leg is going to go. And we're going to draw his second leg in the front behind. Okay, in the back, we're going to do the same thing. Curved line a little bit. Out, curve it around to make the hoof. Back up. And we've got 4 legs. And then you can draw little lines down each foot. Okay. All right, our deer needs a tail. We're going to draw a curved line up. And then we're going to make it a furry tail coming back down. And then up at the top of the tail, we're going to give it a second layer here. If you color this tail in, you could color that tail different colors. Maybe this is a white tail deer, and the front part is white and the back part is something else. Okay, and then one detail we did not add before is we need a second line in the front here to show where his belly is going to be. All right, we're almost done. Last thing we need to do is we need to add him some antlers. So up at the top, we're going to draw those in. Okay. I'm going to make some bumps for where the points on his antlers are going to go. Okay, there's one. And we're going to draw a second one right behind it. And I think normally in nature, if you look at deers, their antlers don't look exactly the same. But in this drawing, they kind of look similar. So when you're drawing your second antler, you can make the bumps kind of in the same spots as where the other ones are. All right, and you have your picture of your deer. As always, I would love to see the pictures that you drew. So I hope that I get to see some of those from you. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. The request tomorrow is by my student, Luke, I think. Mason, maybe. I'm not sure. One of my kids made a request that we do a wolf. So we're going to do that one tomorrow. All right. See you guys again tomorrow.